I've been traveling recently, and while I was traveling, I couldn't get into my favorite hairstylist because they didn't have any appointment. So I really wanted to get my hair done and I wanted to cover my grays. And so I used the creative way to use ChatGPT in essence. I don't know if you ever thought about it, but you essentially take a selfie of you in good natural lighting, such as this one. And then I uploaded it, and then I essentially asked it based on, you know, my hair color, based on my skin complexion, the undertones in my skin and my eye color, what like box color could help me the easiest and, you know, the most efficient cover my gray hair until I can get to a hairstylist again. And so I went down the rabbit hole for about like probably 2 hours, because I don't know about you, but maybe you're also frustrated with having to sit at a hairstylist. Sometimes no fault for any hairstylist or towards any hairstylist. I get it, it's a lot of work, but like, you know, to sit there like sometimes for hours, it's really hard unless you really like your hairstylist like me and you really like to chat with them too, of course. But so most of the time it's like frustrating. So in essence, it gave me the exact links, because I always ask it, can you give me links right away where I can buy it at? That color, that box color, right? And I never had much success with you. I think if I talk to any woman is confused because the color on the box color always looks so much different than when you're putting the color on your hair. And I wonder if they're doing that deliberately, to be honest, because it essentially suggested a color to me after like a few back and forth sessions that I would have never picked out on my own. I would have gone with something that looked on the picture more natural than what apparently the color shade is inside, or the formula of the dye. And so long story short, I trusted ChatGPT and I went ahead with the color. That was kind of my quick fix solution. And it turned out to be really, really beautiful. And then we have a whole other plan for, you know, how you're taking care of your hair if you're doing it. And then you should just do, you know, the roots and don't do, you know, the ends. And then it gave me, if I was open to it, how I can mix two different box colors in what kind of ratios to get an even better result on my hair. And I don't know about you, but it looks very natural. It doesn't look anything like usually the box colors that I tried to do in my early 20s or, you know, just recently once. And really interesting. And then gave me a whole explanation for what kind of box colors are maybe better than others, and how they're not really that much different sometimes through the colors that hairstylists use, depending of course what kind of, you know, colors you use if you're a hairstylist at your hairstylist salon. So I found it really fascinating, and I didn't think I would go there with ChatGPT, but apparently I did, and I'm pretty satisfied and surprised with the results. I would have never thought that a box color can achieve like a pretty good color. So yeah, try it out for yourself. I would love to know what you think and how it worked for you, and if there's any other creative ways that you're using ChatGPT, let me know in the comments.